Hey there, I'm Joe Nichols. I'm a Christian husband and father. I work in tech and I have way too many hobbies. I struggle with using research as a procrastination technique, and this year I decided to try something different. If you're interested in tagging along, feel free to like and subscribe here or follow along at my blog at fjoenichols.com. Today, I'll be doing a recap of the first week of learning the Laravel PHP framework by building RhizomeCMS. The first thing I wanted to do was figure out how to create a user area. And login is a solved problem. You got to register, you got to be able to log in, you got to be able to change your password. Luckily, with Laravel, they had Laravel Breeze, so that was really easy to do. I went over that actually in the pre work for starting the sprint, so like that was done on day one. So if you go to the site, you can either register or log in. I haven't changed any of this yet. It's just the default boilerplate stuff, but register does work and login does work. So here I've got the joenichols@gmail.com, and for password, I can just put in my password there and log in. Now, inside the dashboard, you see sprout a new shoot. So following the rhizome theme, sticking to botanical terms for the most part. So we are calling the shoot is a site. So here we shoot name, we'll call it Joe's site. Description, we can say this is Joe's site. Theme color, we can leave it to green. Right now I've got green, blue, and purple as the options. And then this can be Joe's site. We don't have to put a hyphen here because as part of the processing for the form, it's checking this and converting it to a slug if it's not already in slug format. So sprout, shoot sprouted successfully. So sprout right here is the create button. Now we've got Joe's site and joe-site.rhizomecms.test with the edit and prune functionality. The day 3 on my sprint was tenant aware routing. So that's where the subdomain routing was set up. And as part of this, I had to edit my Etsy host to allow my site there. Um, let's see. I'll pull Etsy hosts up and you can see what that looks like. So I've got right here, just got rhizome.test as localhost and also joe's-site.rhizomecms.test also as localhost. So that makes it so I can route to these and make sure everything's working while I'm still doing local development. There is a identify tenant class that explodes the host to get the subdomain, and then we're using that subdomain to either return a 404 if it doesn't exist or um, route to the correct site based on the tenant. So here we've got Joe's site. We click this link. Here's the site we just created. This is Joe's site. It's pretty basic. I'm hoping over the next week to add functionality to have multiple pages and blog and that sort of stuff. But it's a start at least. So click on edit. We can edit. So it says Joe's site. This is Joe's site. I edited the description. So we'll save those changes, load the site again. So here we go. It shows I edited the description. If I refresh this page, same thing. Now, the last bit of functionality here is prune, which is destroy or delete. I have a pop-up here to make sure that you actually do want to destroy it instead of just destroying it for you as soon as you accidentally click the button one time. So there you go. No shoots in here because I just destroyed that one. And if we refresh this page, it gives us a 404 not found because the site has been deleted. So, and overall, learning Laravel's been pretty fun this week. There was a couple days that I really had trouble just stopping after an hour, but I was afraid if I didn't make myself stop, I would just keep going all night and finish the whole CMS thing, at least to a point that I felt like it was good enough to move on. And I didn't want to do that because I need 21 days worth of content. So I've been trying really hard to keep myself to an hour a day. And I feel like that's a good place to be because it makes it where I'm not dreading doing it. And usually I'm looking forward to it because there's more stuff that I still want to do. So yeah, that's been, I think the hour a day is really like the sweet spot for me right now. And yeah, looking forward to the next week and adding more functionality and features to this. So, anyways, thanks for stopping by, listening to my recap for the week. If you haven't, go ahead and like and subscribe. Bookmark my blog at fjoenichols.com. I'm posting there every day, and then I'm doing a weekly recap on here. So, I'll see you next time. Bye.